Ta gra wykorzystuje kamerę, ale problem jest z tym, że jednocześnie w OBS-ie i jednocześnie w grze to nie działa. Nie chcę nigdy tego połączyć. Ja zacząłem tę grę, zaczniemy na nowo. Trochę sobie popatrzymy, może nie, zobaczymy. Jeśli chodzi o takie rzeczy, to chyba wszystko maksymalnie. Są napisy nie polskiego. Muszę zrobić napisy japońskie, będzie smutniej. Zrobimy oczywiście napisy angielskie. Limited. Okay. No okej, to było wszystko. Okay. Wrócimy. Nie ma co czekać. Nie ma co szczekać. Jak płakać, to już. No właśnie, to chodzi o mruganie, tak? Tylko, że nie wiem jak to działa. Znaczy to nie działa z OBS-em jednocześnie, kamera nie działa z OBS-em. I dwa, nie wiem czy z okularami można też to robić. Moim kliknięciem, blinkiem jest klik myszki. White symbol, czyli klikamy mychą. Dobranoc.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger.
No, hello.
Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Blinking genius.
Yeah, I knew you were special.
No.
You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves?
To są
I didn't
dusze,
choose
tak?
any of
Na
that.
tej wodzie.
I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word?
Hunch.
Notion? Better word than that. Ah, premonition. A premonition when a
Premonition.
soul's worth pulling up.
Translation, please.
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life from prow to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you,
Kurde, ciekawe jak smakuje.
well,
Never.
we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you. Sorry you had to hear that.
Okej. You okay?
So sure,
Nie śpi.
maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely
Fucking
great. So, just think back to the very beginning,
Okej.
the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second,
No, potem przede mną się pojawia obrazy
that's just how this thing works.
i każde bliknięcie przesunie mnie w czasie do
Alrighty
przodu,
then.
moje wspomnienia.
I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Okej, mam kliknąć?
I'm touched you enjoy my company.
Okay.
I really am. But I'll have to ask you to have some respect for the process here.
Dobra, pobawimy się z grą.
There is a dry eye in the house. 2 of them. And they belong to this guy, right here. No, really, man. I need you
Ja
to blink.
powinienem mruknąć. Ciekawe, czy długo bym wytrzymał tutaj, jakbym grał praktycznie na oczy.
If I were your eyes, I'd just be pissed at this point. This has got to be a bigger betrayal than that time you stared directly at the sun.
Zajebisty jest ten narrator. Okej. Let's play.
Ooh, look! He's going for a world record. That'll be so much cooler
Nie,
than
normalnie nie
saving your
wytrzymałbym
soul
tego z oczami,
from
serio.
eternal damnation.
Zobaczymy, jak się gra zachowa i dokąd doprowadzi nas. We have time. All the eternity.
You know what, man? Forget it. I'm done with you. You honestly can rot at this point.
Yeah, nawet dostałem achievement. Wow. I can stay longer. No? Okej, mogę kliknąć. Dobra. Ja widzę, że to chyba wszystko.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Okay. This time. There's more times. There are more times. Okay. Czyli tak, klikamy, tak? Let's go.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it
To
too.
jest moje pierwsze wspomnienie, tak? Bo mówił, że to jest moje najwcześniejsze wspomnienie. Czyli pamiętam jakieś wybrzeże. Nowy dzień, nowe wyzwania. Tak jest. Cześć, cześć, Mydra. No. Jestem, rozumiem, dzieckiem jakimś w tym momencie. Hello, mami. Mam klikać? A nie,
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
Seashells.
You see that big spiky plant over there?
Czekaj, mogę to klikać też?
Right over there. Don't you
Nie,
see it?
czekaj, muszę sprawdzić, co masz w torebce. No masz. Jestem niedobrym dzieckiem, od razu przeszukuję matce torbę, nie?
That's called an agave.
Taka.
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
Radosny dwór, to ładnie ci tam idzie w tym. Ja wczoraj oglądałem dwójkę, nie wiem czy oglądałeś. Nawet linka dałem na Discordzie do jednego streamera. Nie ma Polaków, którzy w to grają. Ale wygląda ciekawie. Podobna mechanika walki, na nowo zrobione wszystko jest. 50 000, albo może.
Day really slipped away, didn't it?
Chciałbym tyle mieć.
Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece?
No właśnie, nie ma.
I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here?
Ej, ale czekaj.
Go ahead.
Trochę za szybko klikam, dobra. Może nie powinienem tak szybko klikać.
Look at that. There's your
O,
little
roczek
hand.
mam.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
A to nagrywam na
Something.
wideo.
To see how it grows? Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic. What was that beep?
Battery off?
Oh, it's odd. So I fear this battery.
No w ogóle baterii nie wsadził do tego aparatu, tej kamery.
Memories.
Load memory stick.
What does that mean?
Standardowy tata. Średnio ci podoba? No ja widziałem, jak się tam takim powozem jeździ, no. Nie, zobaczymy, może z tego coś będzie. Wiesz, na razie tak nie wnikałem w szczegóły, ale to nie wyglądało ciekawie, ale nie wyglądało też nieciekawie w moim zdaniem, no ale... Zobaczymy jak będzie właśnie, jak to będzie skończone, nie? Dobra, lecimy. Tata chciał mi sfilmować, nie wsadził baterii, ani aparatu, ani sticka. Nie, moje pierwsze pianino. Nie mogę w to kliknąć. Jest chyba tylko left click, ja tu nie mogę nic kompletnie robić poza left clickiem, tak? Znaczy tu jest jeszcze to. Where is my face?
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Mhm.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
Kurde. Nie klikaj tak szybko, please. Bo skończę tę grę za 5 minut.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah, I worried that might have something to do with it.
Katamy jest zęby. Ja nie wiem, czy mam chcieć do przodu przesuwać szybko, czy mam coś robić. Serio.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
O czym myślę? Jako jednoroczne dziecko
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
rozwiązuje problemy tego wszechświata, dokładnie. Ja tym
So-
poruszam teraz tą chmurą.
Do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right.
Ten stateczek.
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Nie mam wrażenia, ktoś za mną chodzi, a to w tej grze chodzą po pokoju gdzieś tam. O, to jest ten statek namalowałem, ładny, nie?
Oh,
that's sure a little mess of color.
Nie jest mess of colors, to jest stateczek. Show?
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in
No
your
ja mogę
head.
kopnąć w to,
You'll be a
przewrócić
real
to coś.
artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Okej. Scrapbook. Czekaj. Van Beethoven. Baby grand piano. Includes easy to play music box. Dobra, łączymy. Piano.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Sprawdzam tylko. Dobra.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach. I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
1968 rok. Znaczy, ja się urodziłam, kim jestem? W 66 albo 7. Jeśli teraz mam jakiś rok, nie, ja teraz mam parę lat chyba. No dobra.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Jest.
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can
Mama.
we? I mean, I'm
Kotek.
pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But, while he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
Ernie.
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet. I think so.
O, sorry, kliknąłem za szybko.
Now play the C major chord I taught you.
C?
Remember?
No. Good.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what
Tak,
about
to jest
C
taki-
minor? You remember how to play
Podobno
that
będę
one?
płakał na końcu.
Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it?
To jest historia mojego życia
Amazing
już.
what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Dawaj, gramy coś. Zdrowie. Bless you.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Nie mogę grać teraz. Richard Bryan. Numer telefonu. Cheaper than hiring movers. Czyli oni się będą przeprowadzać, widzę. Richard. Dobra, tam są jakieś tylko informacje. Dobra.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone
jest taki,
like her.
wiesz,
I just prayed to God I could somehow
Przygodowy,
keep up.
emocjonalny. Przygodowa, emocjonalna gierka. Generalnie tak mówiąc.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know,
Gravitas.
which I very quickly lost.
Next.
God, she
Edgy.
dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Egipt? Grecja. Wiesz co, wolałbym Grecję.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen.
Okej. A w Egipcie
Man,
to
I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones, so yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
O, będziemy grać na pianinie. So sweet. Styczeń. Na prawdziwym, kurde. Co to tu jest za, co to za utwór tu jest? The Passing Day for Chamber... What? Chamber Orchestra. Okej. Gramy.
Wait, is that... That's my piece. How did
No,
you figure out how to
dokładnie.
play that?
Richard, are you
Bo
here?
wystarczy tak nutką ruszać i już umiem grać.
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But, you know, anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very...
Kurde, wróciłem się o 180
Richard,
stopni.
no one in this town knows anything.
Nie, o 360 nawet.
Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
O, zaczyna się, rozpad
really
rodziny
was for a
będzie.
while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Jeszcze koniec. Miałem się jeszcze pograć. To było takie... 4 nutki, zawsze coś, nie?
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry. I already did.
Oh, thank God.
Ona idzie do pracy chyba.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Just focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Ładnego kotka namalowałem. Lepszy niż prawdziwy, nie? Nie wiem, jak go bez końca robić chyba. Takie mam wrażenie.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in.
Tylko już
What
jest
could
większy.
possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
O, już mi lepiej idzie to malowanie. Ładnie. Ej, co on zrobił, kurde? Koty nie robią tego na stole. Ty pierunie. Wytarł, by znikło to, co zrobił. Niedobry kotek.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember?
Już
You
jest
know, I think he
znudzony
was
tą
pretty
zabawką. Koty
surprised
tak
that I
mają,
could
no.
actually afford to do that.
On już ma dość.
Why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Ojciec je od kota w miseczce, patrzcie. Kot się nie chce ruszyć. Dobra, lecimy.
This is called a metronome.
Metronome.
We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Okej.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age.
Welcome home, Dad.
Only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. But I do wonder what he'll think about you. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Hej, telefon dzwoni. Pobudka. Czekaj, coś się dzieje. Nie, bo kliknę coś, to zmieni coś. Teraz słyszę prawym, w lewym.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Okej, znowu jest styczeń. To jest cały czas styczeń w tej grze. Okej.
Subdivide the time. 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e and a 1e and a 2e and a 3e and a 4e.
O, dobrze mi idzie.
You're off.
No, I'm good.
You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Like, no, what? Dobrze gram, co ty tam? Było dobrze zagrane.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
O, robimy zdjęcie.
Oh my!
Kurde, wystraszył się go.
Don't think you like that, pal.
A to co jest
Sorry,
pająk?
buddy.
Nie, to jest...
Turn around, L, so we can photograph you.
Mami, obróć się.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Ernie!
Ernie!
Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, L, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
God, honey, I'm worried
For
too.
sale.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie! Kid! Come to
Aha,
Papa!
on zaginął teraz,
You're mad
widzę.
about last night, but this
Jest
is
ogłoszenie
ridiculous.
zaginięty...
What happened last night?
Zaginął kot.
He's back.
Oh, God.
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side of him he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie! Come on, dude!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But
No dobra.
Ernie's a boy.
Będzie miał
And you're
młody.
sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
The old distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie. I'm still not understanding how you let
You're
this
so
happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to
happened.
find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
Sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have
5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Maybe we can put them outside or something. Until we can find homes for them.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red. Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Noah Galleon was a particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, that's what's good.
Extremely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
Visit Australia.
And it's stupidly big.
Jeszcze coś. Znowu jakieś horrorowe opcje są w tej grze. Myślałem, że mogę iść, ale to pójdziemy do przodu. To wygląda podejrzanie, dziwnie. Co jest za tymi drzwiami? No to będzie jakiś jumpscare, to nie wiem, wyłączam tę grę, kurde. Co za dźwięk jest taki? W prawdziwym horrorze. Myślę, że to nie jest horror ta gra, no ale jakiś element jest. Nic?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
I znowu mamy styczeń. Kolejny rok.
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Dobrze mi idzie, nie? O,
Listen to him,
jedna
Richard.
noc?
I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
A, to jest już z grudzień, czyli cały rok się tego nauczyłem. Nice. Klawier sztyk. Klawier sztyk. Chyba wszystko w grudniu. Tyle na grudzień.
Okay.
Tata robi z
Two
Ikei.
brackets on each
Stół se
side.
kupił.
Two screws.
Nie wiem, że najpierw się robi stół, a potem się czyta instrukcję.
Two washers on each screw. So that means we need 8 washers. We have 9. Where the hell are the washers?
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to
F.
it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Cztery 4,10, 1/4 plus 7,2. 5 mm, 7,32, 0 mm. Co to za testy? Lodówka. Wszystko? Ja mam chyba, ja już jestem taki konkretnie starszy, tylko to są cały czas te same zabawki.
I want that box full by
A,
the time
dobra.
I come in there.
Teraz zwijamy te
You don't play with
zabawki.
it anymore. We're getting
Jestem
rid
za
of it.
stary na takie.
Congratulations, B!
No, jest i telewizor. Chciałem powiedzieć komputer. Giveaway. O, to nie wiedziałem, że jestem taki dorosły już nawet. Kostka Rubika tu jest.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house.
Co to jest?
You have 5 minutes to get down, and I'll drive it back and you up there.
not.
Co ja właśnie oglądam, bo nie mam pojęcia. Czemu to dziecko stoi na dachu? To jest chyba końcówka samochodu jakiegoś. Ale to jest chyba... Nie wiem, to jest dobra. O, kwiateczki. Kwiatuszki posadzone. Proszę, ten kwiatek.
Fall back, you fool! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Dobra, rozumiem, że to będzie jego pierwsza miłość, tak?
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
Playscape? Nie PlayStation.
You're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
No dobrze, ale jak? Idę. Pierwsza dziewczyna. Pierwsze spotkanie. No właśnie tak myślałem na początku, no tam wcześniej, ale nie wiem co to było. Taka scena dziwna trochę.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Chloe.
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house.
Ale wysoko jest ta
I'm pretty
koszykówka.
fast, so I don't think
Ta-
you'll be
ta-
able
ten
to.
kosz.
But you can try.
Aha, udało
What
mi
the
się.
hell? How did he do that?
I'm fast. O, samolot nawet tu leci.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's
Dobra,
about to
pokaz
play
przed
for us.
rodziną. O.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My
I'm
God, I
unbelievable.
didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical
Unbelievable.
prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Tak będę bez końca grać.
Very cool.
No, chyba.
No one really knows what it means.
Nie wiem, czy ona wie, ale ta piosenka
Kind of one of those
się
professionals
kończy
that
kiedyś.
stops a dinner party.
Utwór.
Okay, more wine?
More wine
I'll have a little
for
more wine,
everyone.
Yeah, whatever.
Nie, to nie jest gra zręcznościowa, po prostu dzieje się to, co się dzieje. More wine, ja też mogę wina się napić. Ile mam lat? Ja już chyba nie jestem pełnoletni, co?
The class is world history.
No, już do szkoły chodzimy.
My name is Mr. Isaac.
Mr. Isaac.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look
Hello.
on your desk. I wrote you something.
Everything we need to know about this civilization.
Co za zbieg okoliczności?
If you ask an Egyptologist how much
We don't know each other.
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines,
Jamie
not
Duncan.
stare off into space.
Lekcje trzeba zrobić. Ci, którzy pamiętają
Now
przeszłość,
I will go on to the next slide.
będą zmuszeni, niezmuszeni,
Chloe,
będą
tell
powtarzać ją.
What did the quote say?
Elegancki?
Right, I
No
definitely
bo jestem w szkole
know
aktualnie, swoją
You
grę,
were
swoje
taking
życie.
notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course.
To jest moja
So
przyszła
those who
dziewczyna.
do not remember the past,
Ona jeszcze nie wie o
the
tym.
past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways. And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades.
Grades. F znowu dostanę.
Assessments. 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work, 20%.
To są moje ogólne
That's
czy
work we do
klasowe?
while at class. Participation, 20%. I will give you a moment to write this all down.
You broke my no talking rule, but I asked you to, so I guess I'll have to let you live.
Okej.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
O, będziemy grać.
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Teraz... What? New contestant is approached. Barn Knuckles, Szrąb, Lobster, Landunk. Ja chcę pograć na coś. Nie wiem co to jest, ale to jest bardzo dziwne. To jest jakaś gra, nie wiem, ale... To chyba jest bardziej gra... Nie elektroniczna. Jakaś planszowa?
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh,
To
sure.
jednak.
We sit together
komputerowe.
in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for
A
playing
tak, w sumie
this
tak,
game
bo
with
są gdzieś,
him.
nie wiem, lata
Dad
70.
just
to są.
thanked me for hanging out with you. That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut
No
up, shut up,
faktycznie,
shut up.
dobra.
I really
Ja
want
teraz
to
myślałem
fun.
o jakimś PlayStation, nie
Maybe
wiem
I'll
czemu.
use tickle stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing.
Nie?
You should draw pictures of more different stuff.
Okej.
Not
Show me
me
your
though.
stuff.
I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard. Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
No, you're cute.
It's called a magnet school.
Magnet School.
It's about an
Well,
hour
we're session
away
of
in a town
music.
called
Dobra, idę do szkoły
I
muzycznej.
know that change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Mhm. Your bright future is awaiting. Lecimy do szkoły muzycznej.
It's just, you've had so
Play-
much trouble making friends at Playco.
Be great.
I want you at a place where people really get you.
So what do you think,
co z moim kotem?
Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
To jest prawdziwy profesor.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
Panego pieska masz, kolega.
So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I use.
Chyba nie.
Taciturn.
To jest po prostu jakaś losowa postać, wiesz?
People have described
Znaczy,
me
nie wiem nic o
that
tym.
way, if you can believe it.
No chyba, że jestem jakimś muzykiem, o
I
którym
would
jeszcze
never
nie
say
wiem,
that
wiesz?
about you.
Thank you. I wouldn't either.
Ale tu nie ma nazw.
You seem very warm. Very caring.
You do? To spojrzenie. Bach. Bach. Właśnie to czyta po angielsku. Niektóre wyrazy naprawdę poczyta się po angielsku superowo. Tak nie czyta się Ikea, tylko IKEA. Dual template klawier 48.
As you can see, there are some very
Preludium.
fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've
Johann
not taught you properly
Sebastian
yet.
Bach.
So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
Może to jest tylko tak, wiesz, pokazane w historii to wszystko, ale a może faktycznie to
Just
jest
like to see you
przedstawienie
really
czegoś.
rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the
życia.
option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
Wydaje
I
mi się,
wouldn't
że
be
to
working
pierwsze.
this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Crumpled.
What was
Crumpled.
that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Gdzieś to chcę wyrzucić. W mamę.
Oh my god, Benny!
What the hell?
What are you thinking?
I
You
don't
could
know.
have killed us.
Sorry. Dobra. 30 dni mamy do... musimy się tego nauczyć. O, to jest telefon.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Dobrze, mamusiu, nie odbieram tego telefonu. Bardzo trudny ten kawałek jest, bo ta kamera bardzo szybko się przesuwa. Jakoś w sumie tylko w te same miejsca, no ale szybko czasami to leci.
Oh my
Kolejny
god.
telefon.
Is she really calling you
To jest
again?
jakiś test.
What, is she obsessed?
Czy odbiorę telefon podczas gry w pianino? Nie.
Keep that up. You're sounding really good.
No właśnie, to jest fajne z tymi grami. Teraz mówisz te... wiesz, oni dostali, to jest praktycznie takie sponsorowane są te streamy w jakiś sposób. Tutaj skończy się już ta muzyka. Jaki długi jest ten kawałek Bacha? 35 minut? O Boż. Nie mógł krótszych kawałków robić? No to jest ten krótszy, 33 minuty tylko. Okej, dobra. Ja to chyba mam przerwać. Dobra, przerwałem.
A newbie
Po pierwszej miłości, no.
in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of
Anubis.
truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the
Nie ma
dead.
jej.
And
Czy nie wiem,
what
co
if
z nią
they are
jest.
deemed
Nie wiem, co z
unworthy?
kotem.
Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got...
Hey,
and yes,
Mr.
that's
Kid.
A, jest tu.
the head of a crocodile,
Nie łam mi
of a
serca.
lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus,
Mat.
though I would not say that to her face.
Dzisiaj wieczorem mój
Nie.
tata jedzie...
As you can see,
Spać.
she is ready to devour any
Muszę-
of the
mogę-
deceased
aha, jak
who
pójdzie
do not
spać,
pass judgment.
To mogę się wyjść, uciec z
Sort
domu
of like
i
me with your
możemy
weekly
spać
quizzes.
na plaży.
So I am not quite sure
dzieje
why
się.
I don't hear more frantic
Jeśli chcesz
scribbling
zostać
right now.
zaproszony, namaluj mi zdjęcie... Co tam pisze? Pana Izaka, czyli jego, tak? Jak robi...
Ew, why is he so
Super.
scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call too.
Będziemy spać na plaży. Będziemy spać. Czyli fizycznie zasypiać. Nic innego, tu nie ma podtekstów. Przecież ona ma 12 lat. Hej, halo.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make
Kurde, coraz szybsze są te kawałki.
The only reason she keeps coming here
Myślałem,
is
że
to
pójdę
play
na
that
plażę, ale
game
chyba nie
you
pójdziemy
bought
na tą
for
plażę.
him.
Znaczy, pewnie byliśmy tam.
I don't claim to understand the motives of children, but
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Więc zaczynają się kłócić, czyli tu się będzie działo.
no.
Coś tu się będzie działo. Ciekawe bym co zrobił, serio, ale nie chcę przerywać, bo wiem, że ta gra nie jest długa.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Master of Puppets. No to wyłącz mi te światło, mamo. Hej, jak ja mam to zrobić?
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Proszę bardzo.
Benny.
Jak słucham rodziców, jak rzadko kiedy. O, ale opcja. Dobra, uciekamy. No, oczywiście do dziewczyny zawsze, nie? A, to teraz będzie ten sneak out. Nie, ja myślałem, że to będzie... Dobra. To będzie chyba... To chyba nie pomoże mi dobrze grać tego konkursu, czy co to jest.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Wow.
Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good
To
it
by poszedł
was
spać, nie?
and not the feelings we had while we were playing it.
Stay
Like,
awake.
my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but
Stay
I also like hanging out with you
here.
the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me
Ja
talk.
się byłem gwiazdami, tak cię nie
My
słuchałem.
dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the
Będzie
cold.
problem
all night.
chyba.
You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the
Stary, nie?
practice had to count for something.
1799.
Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
Chyba jestem niewyspany. I to będzie problem, bo zasnę na tym fortepianie.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
Chyba źle gra.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough.
Sorry.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more
Boże, cały
time
rok.
to practice?
Ale to
Yes?
tylko jeden utwór był.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Tyle z mojej kariery pianisty.
All right.
Chciałem
Maybe
się...
I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father.
Tak to jest, jak idziesz na plażę zamiast
know.
iść spać.
You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
Nie, no niektórzy dostali te klucze, wiesz? To tak potem jest. producent bezpośrednio daje klucz tym streamerom, youtuberom.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're
Ja na
going
razie
to
dostaję
become.
czasami jakiegoś indyka. Za darmo. A oni mają za to płacone, nie?
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Co mi
There's a
jest?
small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
Dobra, prawdopodobnie mam coś śmiertelnego.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Ups. I to jest początek gry.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B! You hear
Co się
me?
dzieje?
What's he doing?
Klin.
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
Zamiast grać na tym, to uczy się malować, rysować.
Why isn't there something?
Ze mną jest coś nie tak. Coraz lepsze są te statki. Te łódki.
What about his piano?
Piano to już
Why
przeszłość.
wouldn't he play much anymore? But you have to see how good he is. He's always up to good.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Zamalunek.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma built.
O, sorry, kliknąłem się za szybko. Art School Application. Wow. Zmieniam szkołę. Jest jej
You are not
nauczyciel.
here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Ej, a ja chcę namalować...
So don't just sit there slack-jawed!
Jesus!
Art, you ponies! Oh.
Fany nauczyciel, jak tak ryczał. Czekaj, a to? To się tu nie zmieści chyba wszystko. To z tyłu. Ładne? To jest mój art. Dobra, widzę, że tutaj naturę też malujemy. Dobrze, że tutaj nie ma tego pokazanych tych... Dobra, ja nie chcę faceta
How very
malować.
wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, The world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Szkoda, że nie mogę teraz tego zmienić. Ja bym to inaczej namalował, serio. Ja bym tam dał jabłko albo tą czaszkę na miejsce jego... tego... narządu. O, może teraz będzie opcja. A, dobra, bawimy się teraz w Picasso nawet, widzę.
There you go, Mr. Brin. Feel each shape.
Feel each shape. I'm feeling it.
Oh, you fiend.
Kurde, teraz będzie o sztukę. Dawaj, screenshot.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Brin has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I reached deep down. Somewhere.
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Brin.
Super to jest.
For I fear, with talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
Benjamin Graham.
I'm stunned. The ironic
Ja już
sincerity
wiem,
of
jak się
this
nazywam.
is so sincerely
Znaczy to było na
ironic.
początku podziane
He's
chyba.
flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
A się pytałeś, Wydra.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card.
Pressenhuber.
I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
O, kontrakt. Mogę go podpisać? Nie. Bo nie podpisałem też tego muzycznego. Znaczy, nie wiem, czy to ma znaczenie w sumie. Cześć, kokos. Właśnie bardzo fajna giereczka, taka krótka przygodówka, wiesz?
Look at that! You've crumpled my contract.
Teraz chciałbym rzucić w ciebie.
Whatever you want, kid.
Podobno ta gra jest bardzo emocjonalna. Jest show.
Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually.
Nie wiedziałem, że to jest taki wybór,
But what are you
decyzji.
going to do? Paint me to death?
Siema. I ta gra reaguje na oczy. Możesz mrugać, żeby przesunąć się do przodu z życiem. Ja mam niestety kamerę w OBS-ie i gra mi nie chce przechwycić kamery. Prawdopodobnie okulary też jakoś przeszkadzałyby. Twoje zdrowie.
This is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master,
Mogę to położyć gdzieś,
where
halo.
will you fly?
I can fly.
Just somewhere abroad. This American air can be stifling.
To jest przedstawienie mojego życia, tak w skrócie, dla tych, co jeszcze tutaj nie widzieli. Z tym, że ona podobno się kończy bardzo smutno, ta gra. Co to jest? To są jakieś kościoły? Jakieś...
I think it is.
Bawimy się w Picasso. Chyba nie ma większego znaczenia tutaj w tym momencie. No ciekawe to, żeby tak narysowane jest po prostu, nie? I powiem ci, że interesuje mnie ta historia, co się dalej zrobi. Co się stanie. Tu się pewnie coś stanie, tak zazwyczaj w takich historiach jest, nie? Czekaj, ile ja tu mam lat już? Kilkanaście? 20? Będę miał 20. O, The Young Master. Ej, jestem na reklamie, lol. Na reklamie tego, jakiegoś... czegoś. Stoję w korku chyba. Ja myślałem, że mam czekać, on coś powie.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road.
Ja chyba miałem, tu coś na czas było, no. Słyszałem te tikanie, tu coś było.
Don't even worry about calling me back. Just letting you know.
Chyba, że była opcja odebrania tego telefonu.
I love you.
Ale jestem bardzo zajęty, sorry. Nawet nie wiem, kto to dzwonił, moja żona przyszła.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. Huh. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
No. I don't want to. Nie, mogę tam nie iść. Nie lubię pogrzebów. Zresztą kto lubi?
Go on, B. Say something.
No właśnie, to jest ten problem. Mogę nie mówić nic?
What's wrong?
Jeden wielki metronom.
Why aren't you talking?
Ale nie było powiedziane, co jej jest, nie? Byliśmy w szpitalu, ale nie wiadomo, co jej się stało. Nie było powiedziane. Oni coś tam gadali, ale... Namalowałem moment.
Hey you. As you know, I talk to
Clio.
big,
On się
very
nazywa Clio,
important
tak?
people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You are a snake. You are a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Brain is silent because Benjamin Brain is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I have moved on too. You have broken my heart.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing, by the way. She didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work.
A ja tu chciałem
That was the
wrzucić.
only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
Tu się coś pojawia.
Look.
Odwijam wody.
It's unbelievable, Benny.
Ociu, to już godzina? Ile ta gra trwa?
Like I can
Już będzie koniec.
see her in the
Wkrótce, tak
paint.
mi się wydaje.
I can feel her.
Benjamin Byrne, Life in Painting.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Hej, tam jest moje stare zdjęcie.
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Ona urosła już, nie? Czekaj, ile ja mam lat? 20 parę?
I just can't believe that my entire childhood I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to? God, you were such a little jerk back then. I kept that drawing, you know? Oh my God, I bet it's worth quite a bit of money now.
Kiedy to było?
And your mom.
Launchpad.
I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music.
Tak, ona
She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess.
Like mother, like father, like son, like mother, like son.
Hey, so
Ej, to jest mój pierwszy rysunek,
not to be
no.
forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Tak, please.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe
No tak,
everything
to jest
that's
na początku gry
happened to
jakieś
you.
zdjęcie.
I want to hear all about it.
What? Co się dzieje? Hi.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Ej, ale teraz to miało być miłe. Teraz mnie obudził ten cały ferryman, tak? Za moda? Nie, on już jest, on już ma 20 parę... Aha, mówisz w tym sensie. Okej. Co ten to...
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into.
Jesteśmy przy tej wieży.
Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up.
No, brudno tu masz.
Used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but...
Jeśli dobrze rozumiem, to aktualnie jestem martwy. Znaczy tak się zaczyna gra, to nie spoiler, jakby ktoś...
Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out, the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Wow. No tam było szczęście w tej rodzinie, nie? Czy byłem samotny w tej rodzinie? Chyba nie.
A jovial child.
Nie wydaje mi się.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
W jakim kierunku my tu idziemy?
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster? Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. How about that neighbor girl? Huh?
O, to była ta dziewczyna, neighbor girl.
Was she your best friend or first love? Now be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
No nie, no dobra.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Zaświatam jestem. Zagrać trochę w mózgu.
Now from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Right.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. But be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky bells! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for. Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Nie wąchaj mnie.
But it's too late for that.
Too late.
We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. You best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
To się nie przesuwa. Ja mam wrażenie, że to jest chyba zapętlone. Dobra, to jest zapętlone. Okej. You win. No way.
Not this.
Aha, czekaj, on pokazuje. Myślałem, że coś... Ten ptak wziął ten papier na początku.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
There you
Aha, dobra,
go.
szukamy.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
You know, my father once told me when I was about your age.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
What is
See,
it?
she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
We'll be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Honey.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Te drzwi. Tam była ta strona. Nie wiem, co za tymi drzwiami jest. Tam jest coś czerwonego. Kuźwa, tylko nie te koty. Serio? Kurwa, weźcie mnie tu.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. To make yourself sensational.
Listen to him.
I like hanging out with you a lot. because after what happened with my mom.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, kid.
A nie, tutaj jest na tym korytarzu, jak rodzice przestali gadać.
Stay engaged.
Try to speak a little softer. I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
No nie wiem teraz, czy to chcę wiedzieć, czy nie. Serio, bo to jest...
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
Przytrzymać myszkę.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
Mam jest zamknięte oczy w tym momencie. Otwieram.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise. You know what to do. Go ahead and blink.
Chyba teraz nie ma sensu.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it.
Hi, Mom.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What I wrote about.
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
The Great Life of Benjamin Brin. His mother was a composer, but the need to support her family took a job as an accountant
This is wild.
Wild?
You really got into this, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny.
First love.
And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night.
Hey.
I'm also glad we didn't because, well,
Dobra, mogą być
another
moim
night
przyjacielem,
wouldn't
okej.
be the same night, if that makes sense.
This is my life.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Tak się domyśliłem, gdzie wjeżdżam.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Ach, kurde, czemu mi się to pięknie zawsze...
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Mogę tego nie pisać. Cześć Błynka, cześć. Nieźle. Szkul.
So, if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding.
It's
been a rough one.
Cześć ludzi, cześć. Najpierw pocierpisz, potem będzie git w łękę, będzie git. Na hajs? Elegancki? Czemu wszyscy mówią, że jestem elegancki? Nie jestem, tak? No bo ta gra jest bardzo taka, nie wiem, może dlatego. Smutna.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest,
Co to za
your whole
wyraz w łęka?
tone is
Te dwa
pissing me
ostatnie.
off right now.
CKRKSC.
Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
Czekać.
Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too.
O, myślę.
Yeah.
Rozumiem? Aha. W sumie nie rozumiem. O, zadzwonimy do Klo?
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking
Ja
just so you
chciałem
don't have
wyrzucić
to
ten
go to
telefon,
school with
serio.
me is actually ridiculous. I don't know.
To jest chyba koniec mojego życia. Konkretnie.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Tutaj się nie przeziębisz, u mnie na pewno nie.
How did you figure out how to play that?
Hej, nie wchodźcie do pokoju, jak gram.
Keep playing, B.
O.
She's listening.
Keep warm, generalnie. Get well soon. Tuesday. Nie. Thursday. Ile mi zostało życia? O, kot. To jest mój kot? Tak, bez oka jest. To jest mój kot. Hej.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No.
No, oczyma się
do
łyka,
it.
Do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Kocha w tej grze. Czy nie no? Coraz gorzej ze mną.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at?
Na gwiazdy.
Don't look up there. Look at me.
Zaraz.
I'm talking to you.
Ej, kurde, nie udało mi się tego skończyć.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
You are my first love. Czyli jednak. O Boże, teraz już nie mogę myszka mi spowalnia.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed,
No, ciężka ta gra,
maybe it's
serio.
not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Ale jak już zacząłem, to już skończę. No, już jest koniec. Już po całym biurku jeżdżę z tą myszką, serio, coraz to wolniejsze. Że nawet nikt do mnie nie przychodzi. Właściwie może nie tyle depresji. Nie wiem, co pokazuje. Boże. Serio.
I can't breathe.
I know. It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay. Ben, just close your eyes.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller.
Jesteśmy u góry.
If I just don't have grand enough words, can't
jesteśmy u
tell
góry.
grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
To była moja historia.
To tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready.
To jest... ta
Don't
gra-
worry. We got this. I think.
I think. Ona jest... Chyba nie jest na stream. Ale może właśnie jest na stream. Co się dzieje teraz? Na co my czekamy? Halo? Halo? O! Kot jednooki. Nie,
There she is.
trójoki.
Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
No chyba nie miałem nawet 20 lat
That
w tej grze,
means
no.
she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
What?
It's really so imaginative.
To jest Gatekeeper?
And the person you wrote
to
about
jest
is
ten kot?
such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much.
Jego?
So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
she accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Czemu on nie ma jednego ucha?
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Chyba kliknąłem za dużo teraz. Ciężka gra, ciężka. Nie, ja nie płaczę. Ja mam te zatoki. To są zatoki. Will Hellward. To jest ciężka gra na stream. To na pewno. No bo takie achievementy są, widzę, ale jakieś tam mam, jakieś tam nie mam. Jakieś rzeczy trzeba było zrobić. To jest smutne, no. Czy muszę co po napisach jest? Oj. Gra o życiu i śmierci. Czekaj, ile mam? 2 godziny stream? O, nice. Myślę, że to jest krótsza, no ale okej. Może jakbym klikał szybciej, ale to nie poznam historii, nie? Okej. Nie wiem co powiedzieć.
And without you'll be thinking.
O, na Kickstarterze było. No, pewnie jakbym... Ja muszę oczywiście na tego Kickstartera zaglądać, serio. No, ja pakowałem chyba 3 gry w swoim życiu. Jednej się nie udało, 2 się udały. Takie jakieś mniejsze produkcje, ale... Ciekawe. No, co? Fajne momenty, nie? Można tym samym dostać grę jak gdyby taniej, można dostać jakieś dodatki do samej gry. O ile się uda potem wsparcie takiego i wydanie tej gry później. Pewnie bym tu był na tej liście. Pewnie jest to tak zrobione, że potem każdy baker jest na tej liście, ona będzie teraz lecieć bez końca chyba. Czy to jest alfabetycznie? Po lewej jest A, drugie to jest E, trzecie to jest K, a czwarte to jest teraz już R. Czyli ta lista leci w nieskończoność. Tu wszystkie nazwiska, tu ich będzie kilka tysięcy chyba. A, zaś to nie to. Chciałem zobaczyć do końca, ale chyba nie będę czekać, bo tutaj tych nazwisk będzie 1 000 000. Dobra, ja kończę stream. Nie chcę to lecieć, bo widzę, że nie chcę uciekać. Przerwę po prostu te napisy i tyle, jeśli chodzi o tą gierkę. Strasznie emocjonalna. Tak, no muszę, no. Możemy oglądać dalej te napisy. 17 osób jest? Mogę gdzieś zrobić rajda, ale nie wiem, czy mam teraz nastrój. Ładnie ktoś się nazywa C. A nie, to jest litera, że na C teraz wszyscy lecą. Okej. Wrzucam, to oczywiście to wszystko jest... Ten klucz dostałem za... Kluczyk dostałem za darmo na takiej jednej stronie. Do grania grę mam. Ona poleci na YouTube'a. Zaczynam się bawić z YouTube'em. Nie, no przecież ja tutaj będę siedział teraz pół godziny jeszcze. To kolejna godzina streama pójdzie, jak te napisy polecą. Dobra, panowie i panie, dzięki za oglądanko. Ja muszę stąd wyjść, wychodzę stąd. Tutaj można przejść poszczególne chapter, widziałem na początku, że można to powtórzyć zawsze. Jak macie siły po pierwsze, tej gry nie ma po polsku, jak znacie angielski, macie siły przejść, macie siłę na emocjonalne przeżycie, to polecam. Tą grę można grać przy pomocy mrugania oczami. Bo to jest moja kamera. Ktoś się ostatnio pytał, jaką kamerę. Mam taką starą Microsoftu. Tylko że nie mogę tego uruchomić, ponieważ OBS ma kamerę na wyłączność. Pewnie można coś gdzieś pozmieniać, ale to nie ma sensu. Ja nie wiem, jakbym miał grać tą grę mrugając tylko oczami. Tam w pewnym momencie musisz zamknąć oczy i słuchać. Niektórych masz nie mrugać w ogóle. Choćby na samym początku tej gry jest ten motyw. Kurde, nie wiem. Czy ta gra ma jakieś minusy? Tak, jest kurde smutna i to jest ten minus. Dobra, poszukam kogoś do zrajdowania. Tylko wrzucę i polecimy dalej. Po południu odpalam oczywiście Indian. Odpalimy sobie Indianerów na popołudniu. Także... O, już wiem, do kogo pójdziemy. Do tego pana, który mnie tu hostował ostatnio. Widzę, że streamuje. Ja u niego nigdy nie robiłem rajda, to jest do jego rajdzika, pana Bot Martina, który gra aktualnie w Spidermana. Tak, to trochę taka odmiana. Dzięki za oglądanko, dzięki za wspólne przeżywanie, chociaż to jest ciężko przeżywać. Ja się żegnam, trzymajcie się ciepło. I do popołudnia. Siemka. Bajko.